Hi YouTube, today we're going to be doing a video gear review on the Leatherman Super Tool 300. Now, I recently acquired this Super Tool as a really nice birthday present, and I want to share some of the features with you. I've owned numerous Leatherman tools over the years. I'm always impressed with their quality and how they function, and I just want to get the word out there about this tool. One, it feels really well in the hand, and we'll go over that a little bit later. It starts off at 9.6 ounces. So it's not that heavy as an everyday carry if you're going to put this in your urban survival kit. I don't know if I'd wear it on a backpacking trip. I'd have to see on my loadout how much my total backpack was. But definitely in EDC, everyday carry on my belt. I mean, this has a lot of tools, and I can just imagine all the projects and little fix-it things that I could do with it. First off, I want to talk about some of the features on this. And what I really like about a multi-tool is that it has a set of needle nose pliers, and this has an outstanding set of needle nose pliers. One thing I like about them, they're not that wide, as you see right there. And I don't know about you, but with my short little stubby fat fingers, I always have a hard time, holding a screw or getting that washer in place. There's always something that I need a pair of needle nose pliers for. I drop something and it falls in a crack and I can't get in there and get it. I mean, with these needle nose pliers, that's a great feature. It has a really good grip on there. If you're gripping tubes, I wouldn't suggest gripping them too tight, but it has some really good teeth on there that it looks like it's going to hold it really well. What I'm really impressed about is the wire cutters, and it has two sets. It has for soft wire and for hard wire, and they're replaceable. What you do is you get a number 8 Torx wrench, and if need be, you can take these off and resharpen them, or if they get worn out or you break one, heaven forbid, you can get them replaced. Another feature on here, it has a traditional set of wire cutters, and as you see, if you close, it's just like a shear off right there. And it also, you can crimp wire with this, so if you put a connector on something and you want to crimp it, hey, it's right there. Now let's get into the blades. Blade on here is a 420 steel. That's a stainless steel, and it has a Rockwell setting of somewhere between 55 and 59. I mean, that's pretty good. So hopefully it should stay sharp. What I plan on doing is a video gear review in about a year to give you, an update on how this is holding up against corrosion and how the bits are holding up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these down as we're going, so one, I don't cut myself and it's easier to describe. Next, has a file. And I was recently on a camping trip. In one of my videos where I went on a solo camping trip, I ran into a gentleman, and he had a machete that was really dull, and I told him, I said, man, you're going to get hurt with that dull machete. And he goes, well, I'd really like to sharpen it, but I don't have any tools. So I whipped out my Super Tool, and I used the file to put a rough edge on his machete, so it was better than nothing. At least when he was done, he could cut warm butter with it. So the file worked extremely well on the metal, so I know that it's going to work really well, if I have to file on wood or anything. Next, it has an awl on there, right there, and it has a little eye hole, so if you need to fish thread or some sort of cordage through there, you could do that. And I have two regular screwdrivers, and one of them is the size, it is 5/16, and the other one is 7/32. Now the only thing is, I'm a little bit worried. I twisted a couple fasteners with this, and the metal kind of gave a little bit, so I don't know. Like I said, the jury's out. We'll give it a year. We'll see what happens. Usually, a lot of times, I'm not really hard on my tools, and a lot of times I break bits trying to loosen up things, unfortunately. So we'll put these two away. It has the traditional Leatherman lanyard holder on there, and that's would be a great item, especially if you're maybe out in the snow or you're working at night. You might want to put a piece of paracord on there, maybe tied to your belt. I know that if you're like me, you drop things a lot, and it would be nice that if you drop it, it's on a cord tied to your belt. Just food for thought on that. Now, same thing over here. Let's take a look. Has another serrated blade with that 420, steel. So, I'm not a big serrated blade fan, but it's there. I don't know if I'll use this blade a lot. I mean, usually with serrations, it's a personal preference with people and their knives. I'm not going to get into that argument, pros and cons. Me personally, I'm just not a big serrated edge fan, but it's in my kit if I need it. Next, we have a saw, and maybe when we go out camping next time, I'll do a little video gear review with this saw and see if we can't use it to help make a bow drill or something with it. One of my favorite ones is a Phillips, or if you were in the aerospace community like I was years ago, an Apex drive. And then we have a 1/8 inch regular screwdriver. And if you're like me, I like to eat, and I also like to drink. You have a bottle opener and a can opener, and if you look down below here, there's wire strippers. So there's quite a bit of functions on this. Oh, and another point, let's point out, these lock in. All these tools lock in, and they have a great little spring-loaded release here. So unlike a lot of other tools that I've used in the past that do not lock in, and I feel that they're very unsafe, especially if you're out there in the woods, you slip with something and you cut yourself. I mean, that could be a major, trip ender right there for you. So I believe that they did a really good job putting that feature in. Like I said, the jury's out as far as durability on this, and we'll see if it'll stand the test of time. But my initial feeling is, it feels really good in the hand. If you look close, let me open this up, maybe you can see. They've rolled the edge a little bit. Now, I know on the old Leathermans, they never did that, and man, it used to just kill my hand. So I believe, they did a really good job at listening to people as far as ergonomics and how that fits in the hand. And I believe that, if you're wearing gloves, I think that that's going to feel really good. Another feature here, it has the ruler on there. So I'm really looking forward to using this. And like I said, we'll definitely do a video gear review in about a year, if not sooner, on the development of this. It came also with this leather nylon sheath. Now, if there's one negative in this review, I'm not a big fan of this. I think it's worthy of a leather sheath. I've had Leathermans years ago, and they had really good quality, nice looking sheaths. And I'm not saying this isn't nice looking to some people. May like this, I don't know, but I just don't see the durability if I'm going to be using this as an everyday carry. My big worry is this stuff's going to wear out. See, I don't know how well that elastic stuff is going to work, and I like stuff to last. If you're going to spend 70, 80, 90 bucks on something, I want quality. And I think, in an effort to save money, they may have put all their money into the tool, and I'm fine with that, but maybe offer me an aftermarket leather case that I can get for this. That would be my only con. So all in all, I think that this has a lot of function. Yeah, it's a little bit beefy, but hey, you wouldn't call it a super tool if it wasn't beefy. I think this is going to be a great addition to my everyday carry. I look forward to using this. I look forward to giving you guys some feedback, and I'm going to be honest. If it works great, I'm going to tell you. If it doesn't, I'm going to tell you as well. This is Wingman doing a video gear review on the Leatherman Super Tool 300. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, press the like button below and pass the word on my channel. Thanks for watching. You folks have a great day.